I just wanted to jump on here. Got have a culture call, and one thing that I'm a big proponent of is, as much as possible, trying to speak one to many. Um, I do obviously business breakthrough calls. I do some personal coaching, very little, but a lot of things I think in group settings are powerful because inside the group, there's a lot of other intelligent people that can share knowledge and wisdom that can kind of help. But overall, I think just want to go over kind of what I mentioned on the call recently because you may be on your journey when you're just getting started, when you're needing some guidance, when you're needing some help. And I think this is just like some free game. My program obviously is an investment. So typically you're going to have to be further along on your journey, collecting revenue, having some sort of idea of what that looks like because you got to have cash flow to make an investment, right? So it kind of makes sense. But getting started on your first business, what should you do? I know a lot of people have this question, and share this, tag someone in here that's getting started on their first business because, hey, everyone needs a little bit of help. So this is like free game for you, right? You ready for it? All right, four things. One thing, you articulate your message. You have to articulate like what it is that you're trying to accomplish, who it is you're trying to serve, and what outcomes are you giving to them. All right, so articulate your message, and the best way to do that is by sharing your story. So you have to get used, comfortable to being online, doing digital media, sharing your story to people so that they can know exactly what's going on. And who's better to articulate that story than you? So you should get very comfortable and have an elevator speech, something set up for like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, a minute. You should be really able, even to go deep an hour if somebody wants to, but you should know this information and sharing that journey with people. And once you do that, I think the second thing you should do, because oftentimes, and I run into this a lot, is like people are like, hey, traction, sales are down, business is not going like I wanted to. And we talk about marketing, we talk about branding, we're talking about consistently showing up. And if you look at their social media presence, it doesn't really share what they do. The last time they posted may have been in June, and at that time it was a meme. It wasn't even about their business. So if you are a small business, your personal identity and your business identity may be aligned to begin with. If your business and brand isn't big enough, people are going to do business with you because they know, like, and trust you, not necessarily because you had this business that you started and you have a logo and a website. That is great. But people like you, like the people on your page, or your friends and followers, they're gonna share your information. They're gonna do business with you because it's you. So that's making sure we document the journey, take people along side of with us, and share the good and the bad. And I think that's very helpful when we do that inside of our journey. The third thing, as you're growing, this group of individuals or had a nonprofit and they were doing some curriculums inside the school. And one thing, anytime when you're dealing with processes and things that occur often, you gotta have like SOPs. You gotta have standard operating procedures. You gotta have systems and processes that can be duplicated. And why I say that is because as a business owner, I have a small team now, but I had a large team before, 400 people, and you're constantly bringing in people, constantly turnover. You're training, you're rehiring, you're retaining, all those things. But you want to be consistent inside your business. You want to give people the same experience over and over again. And how you do that is by proper training, and how you train properly is have proper systems in place. While I love people, and I really believe that people build brands, like I would rather be process dependent than people dependent. Because you're people dependent. If that one person leaves and you didn't document what they actually did inside your organization, like it could tank your whole business. I've seen it happen over and over again. So you have to do a good job of setting up systems and processes inside your business so it can be repeatable. Because the goal to get in business, I assume, right, is to actually grow it and actually scale it and not be the bottleneck inside of it. And oftentimes what I find is the one individual that's in their business, maybe they have a couple of employees, but they become the bottleneck because they're the only person that knows how to do this. They're the only person that knows how to do that. and they haven't done a proper job of documenting it and explaining it to others and setting it up. And the last thing that I would say, and this is like a portion of that, is set yourself up to be able to grow and scale. And sometimes the worst thing that can happen to you is too much business too soon. And that can tank a business, right? Because there could be constraints on cash flow, constraints on implementation. So you have to have some type of scaling mechanism that's inside your business. And how we do that now is with automations. There's templates out there, there's email automations, there's courses and products, right? That's something that I'm helping people create right now. And when you document it down online, say this curriculum that you're giving out to schools, you can then scale that program nationwide because you did a great job of writing down these systems, of documenting them, recording them, and doing it in a fun and engaging way. So people are excited, people are going to take it, people are going to like get something from it. And if you do that, and you can set yourself for success a lot sooner because what you're doing is scalable. And sales conversation, or if you have a pitch where you go into investors or anything like that, the more and more of you can record that, if you can put some type of a webinar in place, some type of documentation, where you can send that to people, I think you could get more bites at the apple. And lastly, this is free, and I'm just thinking about this, but this, you have to build this into your business plan, that you're going to hear no a lot. I mean a lot, right? So some will, some won't, who cares, who's next? You have to build those no's inside your business plan and just understand that it's a numbers game. And depending on your business and your occupation, maybe it's 20% gonna say yes, maybe it's 10%, maybe it's 1%. But if it's 1% is gonna say yes, but they're saying yes and you're selling that product for $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, right? One is enough. So you can't market to everyone. Everyone's not your market. You gotta niche down, figure out who exactly you're gonna talk to, but then making sure you feel comfortable hearing no, and making sure that you don't let that discourage you. You don't let that get you down, because you're still gonna have to get back out there. You're still gonna have to push your story, push your agenda, push your mission, if you want to help create the solutions, the outcomes that you desire inside of your business. All right, so that's what I got for you today. Figure I'd jump on and give you that. I'll open it up right quick, see if I get any questions. I do this like on this one little app, and sometimes it's be tweaking and I don't get no comments and no love, but maybe I'll do on my posts. So if you like this, share it with your friends, tag someone who's opened up their small business, and hopefully we can help them build it from small to mid-size to large, or build it in a way where they have peace of mind and then they're pulling their hair out. You see, I don't have it here. You pull your hair out when you have a business, when you don't have plans in place. So I'm trying to prevent that from you guys. So appreciate you. Share it, like it, and I'll talk to y'all later.